Just did the karate kick. He's got it.
Oh, yeah.
That is way too gnarly.
Oh my God, did it.
As an audience member, to me, I was just at the edge of my seat wondering, you know, the way it's built up, the way you guys build suspense and do this is remarkable, but this was 2 years in the planning, or how did this film come about? How did you approach it to pull this off?
I think from beginning to premiere, it was 4 years.
4 years.
It was 4 years, and it was about 2 years of filming.
Yeah.
And we edited, for the most part, concurrently. Once Alex gets hurt in the movie, so after Alex got hurt. But you know, Alex was a close friend of Jimmy Chin's, who's my directing and producing partner. And Alex, we found that his story was this opportunity to showcase this very inspiring person who demonstrates that if you work really, really, really hard in pursuit of your dreams, anything is possible. And for us, that was inspiring, and it applied, you know, Alex had his free solo of El Cap, but in our opinion, like, everyone has their free solo on and off a mountain. But I think, like, this is just a very special opportunity for us because, you know, Alex brought great craft to what he did in trying to free solo El Cap, but that was only matched by the craft of everyone who worked on this film. Right. From cinematography, you know, and what Jimmy and the high angle crew did up there, and then especially to editing of this film, to Bob. And, you know, Alex brought it, and we all had to just meet him there. But, you know, especially in the editing, it was like, how do you translate this world that's so foreign to people like me, or to people like, you know, we don't mountain climb. Yes. And that was a real challenge, and I think also kind of the magic of the film.
But also, in terms of the cinematography here, you had to have experienced people around mountains that know what they're doing too. That you can't just go out and hire a cinematographer who's never been around a mountain, right? And hope to pull this off.
Yeah, I mean, I think this film was technically challenging, physically challenging in ways that not everyone could do. We had to assemble a team of people that were of cinematographers that were not only world-class cinematographers, but also like super elite mountain climbers, not just professionals, but the elite among them. And Jimmy Chin and Mikey Schaefer, who headed up the high angle team, had spent 20 plus years capturing El Cap. So they knew, kind of the back of their hands, basically like, where's gonna be the best angle? How can we show this? How can we not be in Alex's eye line? Because one of the mandates here was like, you can't really ask him if he's gonna climb it. You can't ask him when, and you can't, you know, be distracting him in any way because you don't want to change the outcome.
What you did so well, and what you did well with the editing, I thought, was getting the human factor in here and sort of setting it all up for us, setting the story so we could be engaged just as he does it. We're not just watching a guy climb a mountain with his bare hands, but we're watching a human being pulling off a feat like this and knowing why he's doing it and how he's doing it.
They had shot about 700 hours. Well, we stopped counting at 700, so maybe 800, I don't know.
And multiple cameras.
Multiple cameras, yeah. So there was a lot of material, but the real difficult part is finding the good stuff in there, and then it's kind of an advantage to have that much stuff to call the good moments from. The more difficult part is putting the good pieces together and to try to, I mean, this is a cinema verite film, so nothing was planned ahead of time, nothing was scripted. So it's trying to build those scenes and then build those storylines. That really became the challenge.
And, you know, all the filmmaking techniques went into this. Of course, the sound work is extraordinary here that I know you worked with closely on.
Yes, I mean, the music is amazing, Marco Beltrami's music, but a lot of the feeling of the climb is generated by the sound, and we didn't have all that sound. We had parts of that sound. We had Alex breathing, perhaps, but you can't mic both his breathing and his feet. So there's this whole process of building from different pieces and some ADR work that generated all that feeling of actually being there.